And so I'm happy and proud that Daniel's doing this work. So when he reached out and asked for an investment, absolutely, the Black Business School did sponsor some of these tiny homes that are going to be built for women. And I'm going to have Daniel come in and talk to you directly about it. So just know you're part of this. You're part of this because the school can't grow without you. So you're helping to support these women and what they're going through. And this is what it looks like when our community steps up for each other, where we step up for our own people, where our men and our women build the institutions and the frameworks that are required for us to solve our problems. So shout out to Daniel Jennings. I'm going to bring him in, and that's what's going on there. All right. So anyway, moving on. I did do a commentary about CBS firing all the Black people. Did anybody hear about that? I don't know if any of y'all heard about that, but CBS fired all the Black people in their network, or some, not all of them, but the big chunk of them, where it came down to, like, I guess they got rid of the whole DEI department, which isn't a surprise because Paramount was just purchased by David Ellison, the son of Larry Ellison, who is a close friend of Donald Trump. They're very anti-DEI, period. So there's a Black guy who came out and gave a conversation about how they let go of all the Black people and kept most of the white people. And let me ask you all a simple question. How many of you find this to be quite credible? How many of you believe that this is what happened? How many of you have seen things like this? You know, last hired, first fired, Black people not getting, the opportunities they deserve, that kind of thing. How many of you seen that? Have you seen this in your job? Okay. And how many of you, let me ask you this, how many of you believe that this issue is always going to happen? How many of you know that this is always going to be a threat? Give me a yes if you agree with me that this problem isn't going to go away, that it's, you're always going to have this kind of issue happening just going forward forever. Give me a yes if you agree. All right. All right. So I would like to ask you this then, when are we going to come up with a real solution, right? Like when are we, you know where I stand on, some of you know where I stand on this. I don't think the solution is to make yourself a victim and then get on the internet and cry about how you got victimized again for the 8,430 or 38th time. I don't think the solution is, to leave our kids out there, leave them ass out, leave them out there stranded, stuck, busted, disgusted, without the resources they need, and then say, "Oh, look, they done did it again. They done did it again. I made myself dependent on their systems and their money and everything. I asked them to feed me, and now they're not feeding me. They're starving me." Right? At what point do we stop and say, maybe this isn't the right strategy? Maybe we have to think this through to avoid this from happening in the future. I don't know why this makes me radical and crazy for saying this. I don't know why this everyone says you're being mean or you're being insensitive. I'm not being insensitive. I'm being very sensitive. I'm being extremely sensitive. If I really wanted to be insensitive, if I hated you, then what I would say is, well, that's okay, little bit. Come here, come here. Oh, poor baby, poor baby. Just and when they open the job up, just go back and get you another job. You can go work for another white man, and he's going to take good care of you. Come here. It's going to be all right. Just do it again. Repeat the process. Do exactly what you've been doing, and it's going to work out next time. Just ask Jesus to go into the white man's heart and make him be nice to you. That's Jesus is going to fix it. Little baby, come here, come here. Right? If I hated you, that's what I would say to you. If I wanted you to lose, I would say something like that.